What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV, back at y'all with another one. So, former heavyweight world champion, superstar boxer, legend, Hall of Famer, Big George Foreman, says he's picking Tyson Fury, undefeated British lineal heavyweight world champion, in his fight, highly anticipated title rematch with undefeated WBC American heavyweight champion Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder. George Foreman says he believes that Tyson Fury is going to win a controversial decision against Deontay Wilder. He says that he believes that it's a strong possibility, like his fight with legendary boxer Muhammad Ali, formerly known as Cassius Clay, when Muhammad Ali was able to absorb his punches. George Foreman says that, it's a shocker. He said you used to being able to touch people and hurt people, and then when you touch them and they're not going nowhere, he says it's a shocker. He says that's worse than losing a fight. This is what George Foreman had to say. He says it's a strong possibility that Tyson Fury just may be able to absorb Deontay Wilder's punches. He stated that, it's a strong possibility that you run into a guy in your career at some point in time in your career, and that guy is able to withstand the punching power that you have. He said when he beat Joe Frazier and he beat a couple of other guys, he said once he got to Muhammad Ali, and he said over 12 rounds, Muhammad Ali was able to absorb the punches and he wasn't withering. He said that was more demoralizing than losing the fight itself. He says because you feel like you have something, you have an edge when you're going into these fights. He said, and when you, that edge seems to disappear, he says you always run into this one opponent that you pretty much meet your match. He says, he's saying this all in regards to the fact that Tyson Fury was able to get up after being dropped in the 12th round, right? Dropped in the 9th round and dropped in the 12th round. He said that most people thought that it was over. He personally thought it was over in the 12th round. He's saying so after Tyson Fury got up, that might be a sign that Tyson Fury is able to withstand Deontay Wilder's power, right? Don't mean he can't get dropped again, but he believes he will be, he could possibly be the person that get back up. Now he's saying he never dropped Muhammad Ali in the fight. He said, but that little inkling of advantage that you believe in yourself that you have going into every fight disappears and you start to question yourself, right? He says, so there's a possibility Deontay Wilder could start to question himself. He says, but Tyson Fury don't want to find that out. He's saying that Tyson Fury, that's not a lesson that Tyson Fury wants to learn. He said Tyson Fury wants to stay away from it. As hard as it is, you still want to stay away from the power as much as you can. He says it's going to be very, very difficult for him to do, but that's the task at hand. He needs to stay away from it. Don't try to prove that you could be the person that withstands his power, right? Avoid it by any means necessary. But if you so happen to get hit by it, he believes that Tyson Fury may be, and he's not saying he is, he's just saying maybe he is the person after getting up twice, because you don't see people get up from Deontay Wilder's punches. He said that, we saw Luis Ortiz get up from his punches, from his knockdown, but then that last knockdown, he wasn't able to withstand it. So obviously, it still remains to be seen if he's going to rise again, right? That could have just been that one-time thing. So with that said, he goes on to say, there weren't too many events that could get him mentally back confident in his abilities after going through that with Muhammad Ali. He stated that, he thought it had left forever. He said, I thought it was going to be there forever. He said, and then when Muhammad Ali was able to absorb it and weather the storm, he said that he thought it was gone forever. So he said that mentally as a boxer, when you have such a advantage going into fights, and then all of a sudden that advantage is gone, he stated that, you feel like it's going to be there forever when you have that type of advantage. He said then suddenly you feel like that advantage is gone forever, right? You don't think you could duplicate it. So, this is what George Foreman is saying. He's saying that it could possibly be controversial, right? He said that, it's a strong possibility, that, people are already pretty much favoring Tyson Fury to win on points, right? Nobody's giving Deontay Wilder, the edge on points. So if it goes to the scorecards, he feeling like it's pretty much going to go in favor of Tyson Fury because you expect him to win on points. You expect Deontay Wilder to win by knockout. So here's what he had to say, quote, the world would be talking about heavyweight boxing after this match. It's going to be good for boxing. I love it. I picked Tyson Fury to win on points. Millions will watch it. It probably will be controversial decision, right? It probably will be a controversial decision. He says, at the end of the day, and I'm paraphrasing, I'm cutting through not to read the entire, thing. I'm just getting to the, the highlight points. So he said, yeah, that Deontay Wilder can punch. Oh, he can hit, and he can hit hard. I think they're going to tear the wall down because the rematch will be seen in a lot of places, right? So he's saying that, he believes that this fight could break all types of records, right? So then he goes, regarding having the power, right, and having the edge. He said, you be in the ring and things could be going right or things could be going wrong. And you look down and boom, they're on the floor. So basically saying that, when you in the fight, because you have that equalizer, he had the equalizer like Deontay Wilder had the equalizer, has the equalizer. So he had the equalizer like Deontay Wilder has the equalizer, right? And so he's saying, you could be losing the fight, pretty much like everybody stated Deontay Wilder was doing against Ortiz and the Fury first fight, right? And he said, and then all of a sudden, he said things could be going right in your favor, like the Dominic Brazil fight, or it could be going wrong, like the Fury Ortiz fight. And then boom, suddenly you look down and they on the canvas. So he's saying that because you have that equalizer, right? Then he talked about his situation with Muhammad Ali. He said, I was more shocked by the mystery of the little magic that I was supposed to have, not being there, than losing it. So he's saying that he was shocked, by having, the little magic, so he had the magic, the equalizer. We call Deontay Wilder's the equalizer. He's calling his the magic, right? The magic punch. He said, I thought it was there forever. He says, after Rumble in the Jungle, he said, I went on to stop Joe Frazier and beat Ron Lyle. But even these historic victories didn't help me get over what happened with Muhammad Ali, right? He said, when I came back, I was worried because like what happened to that little thing I had. So he said, when I came back, I was worried like, man, what happened to that magic I had, right? So he's saying, comparing it to Deontay Wilder as if Wilder's saying what happened to my equalizer, right? He says, I thought it left me, and it had left me forever. He said, and I thought I would never get it back. But obviously he did get it back, right? We saw him knock out Michael Moore, so on and so forth. So George Foreman is not just outright picking Tyson Fury. He believes that Tyson Fury already has the public vote if it goes to decision. So he's saying that, majority of the people believe that he's going to win via decision anyway. So, if it goes to decision, majority of people automatically going to side with Tyson Fury and feel like he won the fight because it went to 12th round. You expect Deontay Wilder to knock him out. So, and then he's saying that, that could be controversial because it's a possibility Deontay Wilder could be winning on points, but nobody's going to give him that credit because everybody's expecting a knockout. So should Deontay Wilder not get a knockout, it's automatically going to be pegged as a loss for Deontay Wilder, right? So he's saying that's why it could be controversial. And then he's saying that, obviously Deontay Wilder could run into Tyson Fury, could be, the person that just is, you have that one person, Vernon Forrest was the Shane Mosley, right? You have that guy that just has your number. So he's saying that it's a possibility after seeing Fury get up both times that he could be the guy that's able just, no matter what, withstand Deontay Wilder's power. I don't believe that to be true. I believe that Deontay Wilder grazed him in the 9th round. He didn't completely hit him cleanly. Tyson Fury stated that it was an illegal punch behind the head, but he didn't completely, hit him cleanly in the 9th round. And then in the 12th round, that combination was beautiful. Now, Tyson Fury's credit, he did rise and, he did throw, fight back in the 12th round. And, he seemed to regather his wits pretty quickly. But I don't believe he is the person that could withstand Deontay Wilder's power. I just believe that, Deontay Wilder was reaching majority of the fight, and that was the 12th round. If he hits Tyson Fury early with that combination, now we know Deontay Wilder is able to carry that power over to the 12 throughout 12 rounds. But just imagine when he's fresh early in the fight, hit him with that combination. That could be all she wrote. Just grazing him in the 9th round dropped him. And like referee Jack Reese said, he wanted to give Tyson Fury the benefit of the doubt. Most referees would have waved it off right then and there as Tyson Fury was laying flat on his back with his arms spread out, right? Those are indications that this fighter could seriously be in danger. So majority of the referees would have stopped the fight. Nonetheless, Jack Reese gave Tyson Fury the benefit of the doubt, and he rose up, and he still was competitive in the 12th round, which is, the biggest surprise to me. That's just my opinion. That was the biggest surprise. He wasn't hurt, wobbled, staggering all over the place. But nonetheless, kudos to Tyson Fury for being able to weather the storm in the 12th round. But I just don't think that Deontay Wilder touches Tyson Fury clean on the chin, as I believe he will. I believe Deontay Wilder will hide the right hand, and he will clip Tyson Fury cleanly across the chin in this fight, and he will not get back up like he did in the 12th round and the 9th round. That's not going to happen. I just believe that he didn't catch him cleanly enough in the first fight. Yes, in the 12th round he did, but in the 12th round, obviously Deontay Wilder, 12th round, he was fatigued himself. Tyson Fury is a very big individual, very big athlete, 6'9", 260 pounds. This fight is going to come in even bigger, but I believe that he's going to be slower, and I believe that Deontay Wilder, I don't believe that Tyson Fury can withstand his power. There were guys that, Evander Holyfield to Mike Tyson. He was able to stand up to Mike Tyson power, thus saw him Evander Holyfield be victorious. And Mike Tyson always seemed to be a deer in the headlights when it came to Evander Holyfield, because he had no answer for the reason why Evander Holyfield was just able to withstand his power. And I think it was just the sheer will of Evander Holyfield and the comparisons throughout his career with Mike Tyson just saw him refuse to weather and give in to Mike Tyson's power. And Mike Tyson has showed Mike Tyson just had no answer for him, right? He looked shocked. He looked defeated himself, right? So I don't believe that's going to be the case with Tyson Fury, though. I do believe this is going to be a great fight. I do believe Tyson Fury is going to put his best foot forward. Tyson Fury is going on and telling the world that he believes that, this is the greatest Tyson Fury you're going to see. I believe the greatest Tyson Fury we saw was the Tyson Fury against Wilder the first time. He's stating now that he had 5 full training camps. But the thing about this is, he said that first training camp with Deontay Wilder wasn't good. So now he's saying he had 5 full training camps. He said that he can't give Deontay Wilder full credit for all the adjustments. As Max Kellerman asked him, you taking this fight very, very serious, and you taking every precaution to make sure you're victorious. Bringing in Stitch Duran to help you should you suffer another cut. Changing trainers to Sugar Hill Stewart. Things of that nature, right? More experience. So, he said that it had nothing to do with Deontay Wilder's skill set or what he brings to the table. It just had everything to do with him wanting to be the best version of Tyson Fury. And hey, listen, that could very well be the case. I just think you're making all these changes for a reason. If it's not broke, why fix it, right? If you defeated him so easily the first time, just go ahead and defeat him easily the second time, right? With that said, I expect Deontay Wilder to stay focused, stick to the game plan, target the solar plex, hide the right hand, and he's going to land it and clip Tyson Fury. And I don't believe Tyson Fury is going rise from the ashes. And I don't believe that Tyson Fury is the man to withstand his power. That's just me. I disagree with George Foreman. But hey, who knows? Let's see how it all plays out. That's this is why they're gonna fight Saturday. I'm just not of the mindset to believe that he could withstand the power. So, but we will see, right? But that's all I got for y'all. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Blue, Blue Blood Sports TV. Hate, like, comment, and subscribe. You haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell icon to get all the new notifications. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. Y'all already know what it is. Shouts out to the entire LDBC. Shouts out to New Media. Shouts out to Black Media Row. Make sure you like and share these videos. That's all I got for y'all, man. Peace.